Just like your team builds upon its success, Close's Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Close's Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Close's Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. At Hamlin Bank and Trust Company, we believe banking should be the way it has been since we first opened our doors over 150 years ago. That means a focus on old-fashioned customer service with a friendly smile by people who know you by name. At Hamlin Bank and Trust, we offer a variety of financial and trust services to help you on a personal and professional level. Check us out online at hamlinbank.com or stop in at one of our locations in Smethport, Mount Jewett, Kane, Bradford, Eldred, or Olean, New York. Hamlin Bank and Trust Company, the bank that takes care of its customers.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
The next time you have a project that needs done, call Boots Construction at 814-598-8893. Boots Construction is a full-service, honest, reliable contractor offering quality products at competitive pricing. Call 814-598-8893 or send them a message on Facebook at facebook.com/bootsconstruction.com.
Welcome in, folks, and a very pleasant good evening to you. Tonight, high school football on D910sports.com. The YDL Sports Network presents the Smethport Hubbers at the Brockway Rovers. I'm Andy Close alongside Steve Buttery, who has graciously joined me for tonight's broadcast. A reminder, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg was voted #1 in Pennsylvania for waterfront restaurants. Stop on down and find out why. Make a reservation today at AlleghenyGrill.com. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. This is the Swift Kennedy and Company pregame show, the official insurance agency of your daily local LLC, the parent company of D9and10sports.com. Swift Kennedy and Company in Du Bois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency. Our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com. Swift Kennedy and Company Insurance with integrity since 1921. You are on the drive to the game, powered by the Warren Tire Center. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them online at warrentire.com. The stream, as always, brought to you by the Computer Guru in Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And, boy, Steve, fall is in the air, and we got a great night for football.
It's a very crisp night, that's for sure, Andy. Should be a good night.
Should be a good night. In fact, the final night of the month of September before we turn the calendar to October, and we have two teams here: Smethport coming in at 1-4, and Brockway at 2-3. Smethport under the direction of Joel Lent. Brockway, of course, coached by Jake Heigl. The Hubbers began the season with a 53-8 loss to Red Bank Valley. They followed that up with their lone win of the season, 22-6 over Cameron County. They lost to Port Allegheny 28-0, Coudersport 16-0, and Keystone last week 41-14. Brockway, meanwhile, won its opener over Kane 28-25, lost to Du Bois 27-26, beat Cowdy 70-16, lost to Union AC Valley right here at 26-20, and coming off a tough loss last week to a very good Port Allegheny team, 40-7. So I guess, Steve, your just initial thoughts on this game tonight.
Well, what surprises me is Smethport's loss to Port Allegheny wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, seeing how Brockway did against them. Now, I didn't see the game, Brockway against Port, but and then the Coudersport Brockway and versus the Smethport Coudersport, it could be a good game. If Brockway plays their game, though, and can pass the ball a lot, I think that they can control the game.
For sure. And I actually did have a chance to call that Smethport-Port Allegheny game. And it's very, very methodical, especially in the first half. Port kind of they moved the ball between the 20s, but turned the ball over a couple times. And then in the second half, they really kind of picked it up, wore Smethport down, had a couple big plays. But that's a rivalry game. So the fact that it's a little closer than maybe people thought, not altogether, surprising.
The Brockway, Union AC game, Union AC just shortened the game on them and run the ball, and some turnovers by Brockway, of course. But if Smethport can shorten the game, it definitely makes it a different style of game by running the ball and keeping Brockway's offense off the field too, for sure.
Yeah, and Smethport does like to run the ball. They have Preston Alfieri at quarterback, but a pair of nice backs in Ryan Mason and Ryan Pelche, and we'll see both of them featured prominently tonight in offensive line led by big number 67, Keegan Watson. Brockway, Steve, as you alluded to, they like to put the ball in the air a lot, and they've got some weapons to do so.
They do. I mean, starting with Braden Fox at quarterback, of course, having a great year again. And then Alex Carlson out there as a receiver is having another great year as well. And Matt Pine, good year also. So they got some weapons on offense for sure.
Yep, so definitely a contrast in styles. These two teams did play a year ago. It was Smethport 35, Brockway 19. Of course, as is the case with high school football, especially small school high school football, roster turnover can mean a lot. And Smethport graduated a couple of terrific players last year in quarterback, defensive back, Noah Lent, and as well as center, middle linebacker Travis Cooney. Really two of the best players in District 9 last year. And they found a little bit of tough sledding here so far, just 1-4. But again, both teams coming off losses. What are you necessarily looking for, as a coach from a team that's coming off losses like that for both these teams?
Well, you're hoping that they come out with a high intensity. And you want to forget about a loss, but you don't want to forget about that loss. You want that to be burning in you. And hopefully, both of them coming out, they feel that it's a this time of the season too. You're getting into must-win situations if you're looking to make the postseason too, and you're trying to get those guys fired up enough to. And for Brockway especially, it's their homecoming, so they've got an added bonus there. But Smethport, you're traveling in. more than likely the underdog, and let them. You gotta come back and get a win here tonight, specifically both of them. You know, or else it can really play with your mind.
Sure. And you coach. The coaches, you talk about Smethport coming in as an underdog. Do they like to play that underdog card a little bit?
Oh yeah, of course, as girls basketball, we played it all year with some teams that we could, because then that gives a fire to the kids, and you can use that. The pressure is not on you; it's on the other team. And tonight, Brockway, of course, I think is favorite, and probably a little more pressure with homecoming in that as well.
Sure. We'll dive into more of the game preview here in just a moment. I want to thank a few more of our sponsors, especially up in the Smethport area. Closest Lumber. Closest Lumber, you never have to kick or punt when you get your building supplies from Closest Lumber with locations in Rowlett, PA, and Olean, New York. Check them out online at closestlumber.com. Also by Boots Construction in Smethport, a full-service, honest, reliable contractor offering quality products at competitive pricing. Call 814-598-8893 or send them a message on Facebook at facebook.com/bootsconstruction.com. Smethport Collision and Garage. When your car gets to third down, take it to Smethport Collision and Garage. We are here for all your automotive needs. Costa's Ace Hardware and Supermarket. Costa's Ace Hardware, proudly serving Smethport since 1971. And Costa Supermarket want to wish the Hubbers good luck tonight. Also, Hamlin Bank and Trust. Hamlin Bank and Trust in Smethport, Mount Jewett, Kane, Bradford, Eldred, and Olean, New York focuses on old-fashioned customer service with a friendly smile by people who know you by name. Check them out online at hamlinbank.com. Also by Hobbs Landscaping. Your yard will also score 6 points when you use Hobbs Landscaping in Eldred, PA. Hobbs Landscaping has been serving properties in McKean and Potter counties in Pennsylvania and Allegheny and Cattaraugus counties in New York for the past 13 years. Hobbs Landscaping can do it all for you. Contact them today at 814-598-2549. And again, we got the band out on the field performing before the game, about 8.5 minutes or so from kickoff. And coming up here in just a moment, we will have the Players to Watch, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And we'll also have the keys to the game coming up, brought to you by the Rehab Center, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Again, Andy Close, Steve Buttery with you here in the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg and Swift Kennedy and Company pregame show. About 8 minutes to kick off. Smethport coming in at 1-4. Brockway at 2-3, as Steve alluded to. Homecoming here at Smethport. Is that, obviously that's homecoming is always a lot of fun for the kids, but there are also distractions that come along with it.
Yeah, it's tough. I think for the football to get focused because it changes the routine and everything that goes on with homecoming, specifically halftime and all the hoopla around the homecoming. The kids, they just want to play football. The coaches, they want to play football, so it can be a little distracting for sure.
So again, homecoming here at Brockway, Frank Verichetti Field, and trying not to get in the way here, but we got about 7 minutes to kick off, and the Hubbard, we'll get into the Players to Watch here right now before we get into keys to the game. Again, the Players to Watch, powered by All-American Awards and Engraving. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. As you see the lights flashing here as the Rovers take the field. I'll take Smethport, Steve, but who are you looking at for Brockway tonight?
Alex Carlson, I think, and in the passing game, definitely, if he has a great game, they usually do pretty well. Also, Jendi Quelo in the running game, if they can establish a little bit of run, I think would be a huge plus. So Jendi and Alex, I think, two of the players there.
And before I get to my key player for Smethport, again, you touched on the importance of a running game. We think of Brockway, we think of the passing game. When they're able to run the ball effectively, what does that open up?
Well, it opens up. Their offense is a lot of short passing, and if they can run the ball successfully, the short passing game opens up a lot more. And if not, it becomes a struggle to get the ball down the field or even in that short passing game.
And there we go. And my player to watch for Smethport is big number 67, Keegan Watson. Again, he's a force on both sides of the line. And, well, we're going to get ready for the anthem here in a second. And we'll keep it right here while we go to the anthem because the band's going to perform it. But, again, big number 67, Keegan Watson for Smethport. Really a force. It was a very good player on that team last year as well. As helping out with a little bit of an equipment issue here. Again, we're going to get ready for the national anthem here. And after that, we'll get to the keys to the game. And again, just had a little problem with the scoreboard. It was unplugged. We're trying to get that, helping the fine folks up in the Brockway press box get that straightened out. And there we go. We're back and up and running. Something got unplugged there, but we're good now. And we're going to have the national anthem brought to you by the Brockway Area High School Marching Band. And we're going to rise and keep it here and let them do their thing. All right, so there you have it, a beautiful rendition of the national anthem by the Brockway High School Marching Band. And now they're going to play the alma mater. And while they do that, we'll get into our keys to the game. Keys to the game brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center. Keys to the game, and I know I have a couple, but Steve, I'm curious to hear yours as well.
Mine would be the Brockway defense to force 3 and outs and not let Smethport stay on the field, so Brockway can get their offense on there, and that's the key. Keep the offense on the field, score, and they'll be successful tonight if they can do that.
Yep. For me, I think Brockway, it's important after the offense uncharacteristically only put up 7 points against Port Allegheny last week. I think getting off to a quick start, very important. I'm not sure if they get the ball first or not, but again, take that first drive, march down the field, score, get the confidence rolling in that offense again. And for Smethport, you kind of touched on the same thing. I'm thinking ball control, ball control, ball control. This Brockway offense can score quickly. It's high-powered. You want to keep them off the field as much as you can. Establish the line of scrimmage and get those backs, Ryan Mason and Ryan Pelche, really going. And so those are my keys for Smethport as we get set to go here. I didn't see the coin toss beforehand. They usually do it.
They did it down the corner, I think.
Yep. So this is more just ceremonial.
Right.
But, again, we didn't see it, so we'll get to find out. We'll tell you who's going to receive the opening kickoff here. Again, Reese Yonner, Alex Carlson, Tanner Gual-Known out there for Brockway, as well as Seth Stewart. And we wait here. We're going to remind you, first quarter brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Looking for something to do? Look no further. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check out wcvb.net/events to see up-to-date happenings in and around Warren County. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. So Smethport, Steve, has won the toss. They have deferred to the second half, and Brockway will receive the opening kickoff.
Which we'll get to see that high-powered offense, and if they can rebound after only scoring 7 last week here.
Yep. So, again, I'm sure they're anxious to get back on the field here right away. As we are just about set to go. It's Brockway, it's Smethport, it's District 9 football. Should be a good one, folks. Happy to bring it to you here tonight. Brockway gets their kickoff return team ready. Smethport, their kickoff team. I'll remind you a couple other games on our channel of networks tonight. Over in District 10, Eisenhower hosting Mercyhurst Prep, and in District 9, Union AC Valley at Red Bank Valley. So those games are on our networks as well. Tonight they were 7 o'clock kickoffs. Ours a little later here at 7:30. Maddie Brubaker and Matt Pine are deep for Brockway. We are underway. And up to about the 31, and that's where Brockway will start. That was Brubaker on the return. So, Brockway will begin 1st and 10 from its own 32-yard line. Braden Fox will start off as traditional spread shotgun set. Got 3 receivers to the near side, Carlson to the far side, and Quelo sidecar now moves to his left. And there's the pitch, and going around the left end is Quelo. I'm sorry, was that Quelo?
I didn't see.
I think it was Quelo. Well,
it was an end around. I don't know if it was Quelo.
Nevertheless, gain of 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Rovers. Again, Fox, 3 receivers to the near side. Quelo sidecar right. I'll check his wristband, and he's got the snap. There's a handoff. That is Quelo. He's up the middle of about 7, and he has enough for a Brockway first down.
It's a great start for Brockway. 2 runs right away, throwing Smethport off a little.
Yeah, I like it. Brockway coming and establishing the ground game right away. And Fox will stay in this set, it looks like. Now he's got 2 guys in the backfield with him, 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. And there's a handoff. Here's Quelo again. He's got some room. He's across the 50 and into Smethport territory about the 46.
It's definitely.
Here's Fox from the gun. He's looking downfield, and that pass is incomplete.
Great pressure by lead there from Smethport to force that pass early for sure.
Yeah, again, forcing Fox into that quick throw. Bring up a 2nd and 10 ball sitting on the Smethport 45-yard line. First drive of the game here for the Rovers. Andrew Brubaker and Dylan Hanna are near side. Sidecar Quelo for Fox. There's a pass, a quick one to Carlson. Carlson's got some room. He makes a man miss. He's got a first down and then some inside the 35. He's still going. Alex Carlson inside the 20. down to about the 15-yard line. So Alex Carlson picks up 30 on the play.
Great play there by Alex Carlson to break some tackles and break free and get down there.
So again, just that quick little pass to Carlson, and he again, two men in the backfield, two receivers far side, one near side. That is Andrew Brubaker. And Fox is going to keep it himself. And we get a face mask or
no?
Nope, nothing. Okay.
I think he got his shoulder pads there. It looked worse, I think,
than it actually was.
Yeah.
I think you're right. So loss of 1 for Fox. That'll bring up a 2nd and 11 from the 16. And Fox taking his time on this play. Plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. And there's the give. Coelho, not much doing. Maybe a gain of 1. That'll set up a 3rd and 10 for Brockway. And this 3rd and 10 brought to you by Smethport Collision and Garage. When your car gets to 3rd down, take it to Smethport Collision and Garage. We are here for all your automotive needs. Brockway is in the Pizza Hut red zone, facing a 3rd and 10 from the Smethport 15 initial drive of the game. Fox looking. Now he's going to scramble. Now he's going to take off, and it drops the ball, gets it back, but a loss of about 6 or 7 on the play. And that's going to set up a 4th and long for the Rovers. As Fox loses 7 yards, that'll set up a 4th and 17 from the 22.
They got down here pretty easy, and now we're struggling once inside the red zone here.
Yep. So Brockway needs the Smethport 5 to keep this drive going. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side, Coelho sidecar right. Fox is back, looking. That pass is going to be intercepted by Taylor, and he is out to about the 18-yard line. Or excuse me, that was not Taylor. That was Preston Alfieri, number 3. So Alfieri on the interception, and that ends Brockway's initial drive here. And this change of possession brought to you by Costa's Ace Hardware and Supermarket. Serving Smethport since 1971, Costa Supermarket wants to wish the Hubbards good luck tonight. So Smethport, their first drive, 1st and 10 from the 19, 8:06 to go here, first quarter. Disregard that clock there. There's a pitch, and that's going to be Mason, or Pelche, excuse me. We'll see both Mason and Pelche quite a bit. That's a gain, out to about the 23, we'll call it 5 yards to the 24. Bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Hubbards.
Difference in pace for sure, with Smethport huddling every time compared to Brockway.
Yep. Smethport, again, we talked about ball control. They look to do that tonight. There's a give and there's a bounce, and nothing doing that time.
Aiden Greeneisen.
Yep, and that was Pelche on the carry that time. And a loss on the play. Call a loss of 3. That'll bring up a 3rd. And we'll call a loss of 4, actually. Bring up a 3rd and 9 from the 20. So, again, not an ideal situation here for the Hubs on their opening drive. Not ideal for any offense, really, 3rd and long. Alfieri in the gun. 3 receivers to the far side. He looks that way. That pass is going to be caught by Aiden McKean.
First down. Nice play.
Yep, right at the sticks. Well, we'll check the penalty. There is a flag on the play, and Smethport is that a hold? Yep.
Yep.
So a hold on the hovers will negate that first down.
That's a tough one, too, because now they're going to be pinned even further back and be 4th and 19 or 3rd and 19.
So 3rd and long for Smethport. Again, that was a nice looking play, but the hold brought it back. Ball sitting on the 9-yard line. You need to. $29 for first down. Here's our theory. He's looking deep down the field. He's got a man, but it's overthrown. And that was Mason there he was looking for.
He had him.
He did. But that pass is incomplete. That'll set up a 4th and long. That 3rd and long was brought to you by Smethport Collision and Garage. So a 4th and 20 from the 9. It'll be Pelchy in punt formation. Matt Pine deep for the Rovers, standing at the Smethport 44. Now moves up a little bit. And the punt is away, angling towards the sideline, going out. Oh, it looks like right about where Pine was, about the 44. So Rovers will take over with good field position at the Smethport 44-yard line here, their second drive of the game. Steve, the first one was a good one up until it kind of stalled late there.
Yeah, and it was done through the run primarily, one pass, and it was a big one, but they struggled a little bit there on the pass, and the run was working, so we'll see.
All right, so indeed we will, as 2 receivers near side, 2 far side, Coelho sidecar with Fox in the backfield. And there's a give to Coelho, and he's through the hole and down to about the 35-yard line.
Another nice run there by Gendy. I mean, he's been doing well here in the first 2 drives.
Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, I know how their offense is designed, but if this keeps working, I'm curious to see if they stick with it.
Yeah, me too, because I don't know if they can.
Fox, again, as Coelho sidecar. Now Fox back to pass. Looking, he's got a man. That's Carlson. Carlson inside the 25 and spun down at the 24 by Pelchy. But it'll be a first down on a gain of 11.
And there's that example of the run opening up that short passing game for him, too.
Again, 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. There's the give. That's Coelho, and not a lot doing that time as Mason was the first one in there to hit him. So we'll call actually a loss on the play for Coelho. That'll bring up a 2nd and 12. Ball sitting about on the 26-yard line. Again, 2 receivers far side. Hannah and Brubaker near side. Coelho sidecar left. Fox gets it to Carlson, and that was diagnosed quickly there by the Hubs, as first in there on the play was Jonah Gano.
Yeah, so far Smethport's done a pretty good job. I mean, the one big gain by Carlson was missed tackling, but they've done a pretty good job here on defense so far.
So another 3rd and long, Smethport Collision 3rd and long for Brockway. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Coelho sidecar right. And there's a give to Coelho. There's a big hole up the middle, and Coelho busts through it, and he's going to have the first down. So gain of, about 19 yards there for Gendy Coelho.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll be interested to see if they can stick with the run.
Yeah, boy, it's working. So 1st and goal at the 10. Brockway is inside the Pizza Hut red zone. Fox got Coelho, and Fox is going to keep it this time. And there's a man out there. Mason was out there, and I believe that was Gano also giving pursuit for the Hubs. So call it a gain of about Hurlburt also in there on the play. Gain of 2. So it's actually a 2nd and 8 from the 9. Brockway can get a first down here without scoring. And there's a motion man, and there's a pitch to Hannah, and he's going to be into the end zone. Dylan Hannah, 9-yard touchdown run, and the Rovers are on the board.
Again, done by the run.
Yeah. Done by the run. Dylan Hannah, 9-yard touchdown run. And that is a Hobbs landscaping touchdown for Brockway. That kick is up. That kick is good. So with 3:19 to go here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter, it's Brockway 7, Smethport nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D910sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
All right, we are back in Brockway. Where Brockway has just taken a 7-0 lead on Dylan Hannah, 9-yard touchdown run. Rovers doing most of their damage on the ground here. They will kick off. Mason back there for Smethport. And we're going to get an onside kick attempt, and Smethport recovers.
Risky call.
Yeah, how do you feel about that early in the game?
Yeah, that's pretty risky. I mean, I think I probably would have kicked it away, but the confidence in the defense, they did well there the first time, and we'll see.
All right, so gambled there by the Rovers. Smethport was alert in recovering that ball, and they have excellent starting field position at the Brockway 48-yard line.
Yeah, credit to Smethport for being ready for that, actually.
Yeah, it's something you're probably not expecting at this juncture.
Right.
Receiver here to the near side, that's Taylor. 2 receivers now. We got a motion man, and there's a give to Gano, and he's going nowhere.
Aiden Greeneyes.
So great play by Greeneyes, and that's a loss of 7.
That was a really good play for Aiden to get the penetration there to stop that, for sure. He wasn't fooled.
So 2nd and 17 for the Hubs, now from their own 45. Taylor, receiver here to the near side, receiver the far side. I believe that's Aiden McKean. Mason and Pelchi in the backfield, or Gano in the backfield, along with quarterback Preston Alfieri. And Alfieri's looking. He's got McKean, and McKean's got a gain of about 7 yards.
Cut back to the original line there on that pass play. So
yep. So you at least give yourself an opportunity.
Right.
Aiden McKean, the Hubs' leading receiver on the season. 3rd and 10 from the Brockway 48. Alfieri's got 3 receivers to the far side. He'll look that way. Looking for McKean. He's got him.
He got him.
A gain of about 12 and a Boots Construction first down for Smethport. Boots Construction, a full-service, honest, reliable contractor offering quality products at competitive pricing. Call 814-598-8893 or send them a message on Facebook at facebook.com/Boots Construction.
Credit to Alfieri there. He hung in the pocket under some pressure, too, to complete that pass.
So 1st and 10 for Smethport now at the Brockway 37. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. There's a give to Gano, and he stood up after a gain. No, they said he got back to the line, I think, and that's it.
Interesting. Smethport hasn't been able to run the ball, and Brockway's been able to run. Smethport's passing, Brockway isn't.
So pretty much the opposite of everything we said in the pregame.
Exactly.
So 2nd and 10 for Smethport from the Brockway 37. And Alfieri will have 3 receivers here to the near side. Taylor and Gano split out here along with McKean. And he's going to look to McKean, the swing pass, and we're going to get a block in the back there. So you have the receiver on the outside there trying to spring McKean. Got the block in the back. Clock's now caught up. My apologies. 38 seconds, 37.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And as indeed a penalty on the Hubbers, a 10-yarder that'll bring up a 2nd and let's see where they mark the ball.
Should be 2nd and 20.
That's going to be 2nd and about 23, actually, it looks like. As the ball back at the Smethport 49-yard line.
Penalties so far have hurt the Hubbers. 2 of them there that have set them back. 1 on the first drive, too.
So Alfieri. And we're going to get a timeout here. Smethport. And we'll take a quick one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Smethport Collision and Garage upholds the high standards on which it was founded nearly 100 years ago. Smethport Collision, located at 107 South Mechanic Street, and Smethport Garage, located at 109 Hill Street, are conjoined businesses run by the finest employees who we consider family and who are dedicated to offering the best services for you and your family. Smethport Collision and Garage offers a variety of cosmetic and mechanical repairs for your vehicle, from auto body repair, oil changes, battery replacement, to inspections and more. Find out more at smethportcollision.wixsite.com or call them today at 814-887-5649.
Hobbs Landscaping in Eldred, Pennsylvania has been servicing properties in McKean and Potter counties in Pennsylvania and Allegheny and Cattaraugus counties in New York for the past 13 years. Hobbs Landscaping can do it all for you. Contact them today at 814-598-2549 for a free estimate.
All right, back here in Brockway. 27 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. That scoreboard's just slightly off there, 23 seconds. But Smethport will have a 2nd and 20, about 23 from their own 49 after the block in the back penalty. As Mason and Taylor are near side. Sidecar is Pelchy with Alfieri. And here comes Mason in motion, and we're getting another penalty there at Smethport. They're going the wrong way now.
Definitely going the wrong way. They got they saw Brockway coming there. Seth Stewart come up to the line and got Smethport to move a little there.
So now a 2nd and about 28 Smethport will have from their own 44-yard line. Again, could be, if it's a run, could be the final play of the opening quarter. The Warren County Visitors Bureau first quarter. Alfieri breaks. He's got Gano and McKean far side, Mason and Taylor near side, and Pelchy sidecar left. And we got another false. This is unbelievable.
Oh. They had people falling, moving on that one a little more than.
All right. So what does Coach Joel Lent have in the playbook here for 2nd and about 33?
Draw.
All right. So we'll see if they can get it off here. As again, the Hubbers led by Alfieri break the huddle. It's got Taylor to the near side, McKean and Mason to the far side. Pelchy sidecar left. And he's going to look to pass. Alfieri airing out. He's got Mason out there. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty good throw, actually.
It was. I mean, he had a step there. he had a step on the rope. His pass looked pretty good, actually. I think he wasn't ready for it on the outside shoulder, though, and he was looking back in at first. But
so now a 3rd and 33 brought to you by Smethport Collision and Garage with 21 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Again, Brockway leading on the Dylan Hanna 9-yard touchdown run, 7-0. He goes from the gun, and that pass is incomplete. So that'll set up a 4th down.
Aiden McKean was looking to run before he caught that one there.
Yep. So 4th and 33 on the incomplete pass.
It isn't Smethport hasn't been able to move the ball. They're just
self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah.
So Pelche back in punt formation, pine deep for Brockway, standing about his own 25. And Pelche a low line drive, and Pine's going to field that at his own 25 and get that about the 35 before he's knocked out of bounds. Now about the 37 they call it. So Brockway 1st and 10 from the 37 with just a few seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. And Andy Close, joined by Steve Buttery here this evening. Brockway and Smethport from Frank Baraschetti Field. As Fox will have Carlson and Matty Brubaker to the far side. And got double sidecar there. That's Andrew Brubaker with Jendi Coelho. And Fox's pass is incomplete. I'll tell you what, these last 30 seconds or so of the first quarter have taken quite a while.
Yeah, I think you said about 10 plays ago, this might be the last play of that.
So on the incomplete pass from Fox, it's 2nd and 10 from the 37. And get a penalty on the play. And we're going to get, Yep. So that's going to go in Smethport. That'll set up a 2nd and 5. From the 42 now of Brockway. So Fox will have Brubaker here, Andrew Brubaker to the near side. Carlson and Matty Brubaker to the far side. We've got Coelho with them in the backfield. And that's actually going to be given to Hanna. Hanna's across the 50, across the 40. Hanna's in the clear, down to about the 30, inside the 30 to about the 29. So on the final play of the opening quarter,
an injured Hubbard down.
Yep, injured Hubbard on the big gain by Hanna of about 30 yards. That is the final play of the first quarter with your score, Brockway 7, Smethport nothing. We'll be back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
At Costa Ace Hardware in Smethport, we know you build your projects with the same pride and dedication that the Smethport Hubbers build their team. That's why we have all the supplies you need to make your project a success. Costa's Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of Smethport Hubbers Athletics. Contact Costa's Ace Hardware at 814-887-5542.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here in Brockway for the second quarter between Brockway and Smethport. The second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station. The weather is still nice, the course is awesome, and the food is even better at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside Nesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. So, Brockway again leading 7-0 as we start the second quarter. First and 10 for the Rovers after the big run by Hannah at the Smethport 30. There's Fox. He swings it out. He's got a man. Is that Brubaker?
Yeah,
Brubaker. Minimal gain on the play of about a yard. We'll give him a gain of 1. Call it 2nd and 9 from the 29. And again, Brockway got on the board, but not on their first possession when they got the ball down to about here and then moved backwards and ended up getting the interception on the 4th and long. So Carlson and Maddie Brubaker here to the near side. Fox has Coelho's sidecar left. And there's the give, and inside the 25 to about the 22 goes Coelho. So another nice gain of about 7 yards there for Jendi Coelho.
He came in only averaging 55 yards a game, and he has to be approaching that almost.
He has 66 yards.
There you go. I was going to say. I mean,
so it's been Jendi Coelho's night so far. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Coelho again, sidecar right with Fox. And someone moved. Well, both teams moved. We'll see who they get. And
Brockway.
Yep.
It's been a pretty, actually kind of sloppy game penalty-wise.
It has quite a bit, especially you're starting there like late in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up a 2nd and about 7 from the 27. Or 3rd and 7, excuse me. And Carlson split here to the near side. And there's a give to Coelho. Coelho up the middle again. He's going to get to about the 23. So gain of 4. That'll bring up a 3rd and about 3, or 4th and about 3.
Be interested to see if they go with the run or a short pass here.
Well, I was going to say either Coelho or a short pass to Carlson.
Right. I would run. I'd run Coelho.
Yeah,
right
Coelho's had a lot of success. That line opening up some good space for him there in the interior. Coelho and Hannah in the backfield. Carlson split out here to the near side. And there's a give, and that's Hannah. Hannah got the corner, and he has the first down. He's still going. Dylan Hannah is going to score. Dylan Hannah, his 2nd touchdown of the game, comes at the 9:45 mark. And it's 13-0 Smethport, pending the Brockway, pending the extra point.
Again, on the run.
Yeah, and again, Dylan Hannah. So 23-yard touchdown run by Hannah. And we have a flag. Theme of the evening so far.
Offsides.
Okay. Well, I wonder if that changes the thought process at all.
I think maybe. No.
No, looks like kicking team staying out on the field.
Yep.
Aiden Wilcox, freshman kicker. And now what do we have? I'm not sure what we have. Apparently nothing. So Wilcox will try to attempt the extra point here. Wilcox's kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:45 to play in the second quarter, your score, Brockway 14, Smethport nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
At Hamlin Bank and Trust Company, we believe banking should be the way it has been since we first opened our doors over 150 years ago. That means a focus on old-fashioned customer service with a friendly smile by people who know you by name. At Hamlin Bank and Trust, we offer a variety of financial and trust services to help you on a personal and professional level. Check us out online at hamlinbank.com or stop in at one of our locations in Smethport, Mount Jewett, Kane, Bradford, Eldred, or Olean, New York. Hamlin Bank and Trust Company, the bank that takes care of its customers.
All right, and welcome back to Brockway, where with 9:45 to go in the second quarter, Dylan Hanna with the second touchdown run of the game has given the Rovers a 14-0 lead here. Mason back deep for Smethport. Aiden McKean as well. And last time the Rovers tried an onside kick. Maybe I think it might be a bit more traditional here. We'll see.
Yeah, that one's more traditional.
Yep. And taken from about the 20, that's Mason, I believe. Out to about the 33.
Oh.
Or Aiden McKean, excuse
me.
me.
The Rovers are going to get flagged for late hit out
Yep,
of bounds.
Little extracurricular activity there. So it should set up very good starting field position for Smethport. Again, the second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club, just outside of Tynesta.
The amount of flags, it reminds me of a week one or
it is really a lot of flags. Very choppy again. Not a lot of rhythm so far. So again, that's a 15-yard penalty added on at the end of the return. That'll give the Hubbers the ball at midfield. So again, Smethport's actually had more success in the passing game. Aiden McKean, a couple of receptions as he comes out, split to the near side here. Gano, as Smethport goes under center. Now Gano, the tailback, looks like Pelchy, the fullback. And the give is to Pelchy up the middle, and he's got about 3 yards. So that's the first time we've seen Smethport go under center tonight. A little bit of a different look.
Yeah, that's probably a little more of what I expected to see out of them than other. I mean, like you said, they have passed a lot more here tonight.
So Hayden Leet breaks the center, breaks the huddle, gets under the ball, and they will again go under center. McKean split to the near side, and Pelchy, the fullback, in front of Gano. And we're going to get a timeout here. We do timeout Smethport. So we'll take it with them. Yep. We get the clock to stop there. There we go. So with 8:55 to go in the second quarter, we'll take a quick timeout at the Brockway 14, Smethport nothing.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
As Steve just pointed out, Ryan Mason was the Hubber hurt at the end of the first quarter. He appears to be back out there.
That's good to see.
Yeah. So a 2nd and 7 for the Hubbers from the Brockway 47. And this time they'll return to the shotgun. Alfieri's got Pelchy sidecar right. 3 receivers here to the near side. And looking to pass here is Alfieri. He's looking deep. He's got a man out there. I think that was McKean, but it falls incomplete. Or Ryan Mason, excuse me.
Just a hair overthrown again. I mean, his deep passes haven't been bad. They've just been
just off.
Over.
Yep. So that'll set up a 3rd and 7 for Smethport from the Brockway 47. Oh, no, yeah, I was going to say it's the 47, not the 46. There we go. Leet breaks the huddle, gets under the ball. Alfieri will go for the shotgun. Gano, Feiss, and Taylor here to the far side. Now Feiss motions over to the far side. Pelchi sidecar right with Alfieri. And Alfieri's going to roll this way. He's got a man out there. It's intercepted. And with it on the play is Brubaker. Matty Brubaker with the interception and returns it inside the 40. Well, can't get the clock to stop again. 8:40.
They were just on different pages there,
Yep.
Alfieri and the receiver, because he did an out and then took off instead of settling down there in the flat.
So Matty Brubaker with a return there of about 25 yards. That'll give the Rovers a 1st and 10 from the Smethport 38. And really a chance to kind of break this game open a little bit.
Definitely. If they can score here, that's going to be a comfortable lead.
Yep. So Coelho and Hannah flank Braden Fox on either side. Carlson split out here near side. Hubbard showing blitz, that's Pelchi. And Hannah goes in motion, and Fox is looking actually over the middle of Matty Brubaker and broken up at the last second by Mason.
Great defensive play there by Mason because he was open.
Yeah, Brubaker had a step, and Mason, nice recovery, as you said, Steve. They'll bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 38. So Matty Brubaker and Carlson will come out here to the near side. Hannah and Andrew Brubaker far side. Coelho will be in the backfield with Fox. And I think there is some confusion there. I think Brockway is going to get a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
The next time you have a project that needs done, call Boots Construction at 814-598-8893. Boots Construction is a full-service, honest, reliable contractor offering quality products at competitive pricing. Call 814-598-8893 or send them a message on Facebook at facebook.com/bootsconstruction.com.
Smethport Collision and Garage upholds the high standards on which it was founded nearly 100 years ago. Smethport Collision, located at 107 South Mechanic Street, and Smethport Garage, located at 109 Hill Street, are conjoined businesses run by the finest employees who we consider family and who are dedicated to offering the best services for you and your family. Smethport Collision and Garage offers a variety of cosmetic and mechanical repairs for your vehicle, from auto body repair, oil changes, battery replacement, to inspections and more. Find out more at smethportcollision.wixsite.com or call them today at 814-887-5649.
All right, back here from Frank Bearshade Field on Brockway, 2nd and 10 for the Rovers from the Smethport 38. Here's a give to Jendi Coelho up the middle. He's across the 35, inside the 30 to about the 27. So Jendi Coelho having the game of his season so far here in the first half.
Yeah, Jendi's having a great game so far, definitely, and the Rovers are going to huddle up.
Interesting. Not something we see from them too often. So Coelho and Hannah in the backfield with Fox. Matty Brubaker here near side. And there's going to be another give to Coelho. Coelho's got a hole and just tripped up there. I think that was Mason in there for the Hubs.
Yeah, that was a good play because he had room and had he gotten through.
Yeah, boy, sure. Get a nice hole on that right side. Open up that Brockway offensive line. Call it a game of about 5. We'll give him 5. 2nd and 5 from about the 27. And Coelho and Hannah in the backfield with Fox. Carlson split near side. Fox gets the snap. Coelho gets the handoff. And he's going to be inside the 20, still pushing, got the first down inside the 15 to the 14. So Jendi Coelho.
Right now, the Hubbers don't have much of an answer for him.
No, they do not, boy. And the offensive line's getting good pushing. There's nothing fancy about this. It's just up the middle.
Yep.
So Brockway has entered the Pizza Hut red zone with a 1st and 10 at the Smethport 14. Coelho and Hannah in the backfield with Fox. Maddie Brubaker, far side. Alex Carlson, near side. Fox looking. Carlson, that's almost intercepted by Aiden McKean.
Pass was just a little behind him there and almost cost the Rovers again down in the red zone here.
Yep. Again, looking for a quick hitter to Dylan Carlson, or Alex Carlson, excuse me. Carlson, just a couple of catches here tonight. Well, 3 for 41 yards.
And one was the big one, the long run on it.
So 2nd and 10 for the Rovers from the Smethport 14. Here's the give. That's Hannah. Hannah around the left side. Hannah's got the edge. Well, not quite. He doesn't have the edge. Nice play there by McKean. And call it, where are they going to mark this down at? 12. So give him a gain of 2. So 3rd and about
8.
Yep. As we approach the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. Maddie Brubaker and Carlson near side. Coelho in the backfield with Fox. Got Hannah out there far side. Here's the give to Coelho. And Coelho's going to push forward for a few, but that'll set up a 4th down. He appears to be right at the 10-yard line. They'll give him a gain of 2. Keegan Watson on the stop for Smethport. Actually, they're going to mark that at the 9, so we'll give him 3.
It's a big play in the game right here for both teams.
Yep. 4th and 5 from the Smethport 9-yard line. Maddie Brubaker and Alex Carlson near side. Hannah and Andrew Brubaker far side. Coelho in the backfield with Fox. Fox takes the snap, looking right. He's looking to the corner of the end zone, and he's got a man out there, and that is caught. I believe that's Dylan Hannah. So Dylan Hannah on 4th and 5 from the 9 scores his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it's 20-0 Brockway.
That was a nice pass and catch right there.
Yeah, it sure was. I thought initially it might have been overthrown, but it wasn't. It was a beautiful pass from Fox and a 9-yard strike to Hannah. So Wilcox will come on to attempt the extra point on that Hobbs landscaping touchdown.
Extra point is good.
Extra point is good. So with 5:12 to go in the second quarter, it's Brockway 21, Smethport nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Tonight's game is being brought to you by Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rolette, PA. Call Closest Lumber today at 1-800-924-2027 or visit them on the web at closestlumber.com. Closest Lumber wants to congratulate the Lady Terrors on a great regular season and wishes them good luck tonight. Again, that's Closest Lumber at 1-800-924-2027 or on the web at closestlumber.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
21-0 Brockway on the Braden Fox 9-yard touchdown pass to Dylan Hanna. There's the kickoff. And there is Hayden Leet. Hayden Leet out to about the 35, 36. Again, Hayden Leet, a lineman, but Steve, that's the second time I've seen him with a really good kickoff return this season. So I'll do that against Port Allegheny as well.
I was impressed with that one there. I mean, he can move, and he's a tough guy to bring down, too.
Yeah. So Leet sets up Smethport with good field position.
Important drive for Smethport here. They got to get some points on the board now.
Yep. From their own 37, as Leet will be the first one to break the huddle from his center position. I love it. I love it.
You don't hear that often.
No, you do not. So Alfieri from the gun. Here's a pitch to Pelchi. Pelchi trying to pick his way, but he's going to lose a couple of yards.
Good penetration by the Rovers there on that run to get in there and stop them for no gain. Actually,
loss of a couple. So 2nd and 10 for Smethport, which hasn't done much offensively here in the second quarter. McKean comes split here to the near side. Taylor and Gano far side. Pelchi, Mason also out here in the near side. Pelchi in the backfield with Alfieri. And Alfieri looking for McKean. He's got him. And a sure tackle there by Matty Brubaker at the 40-yard line. So give him a gain of 3. That's a nice tackle by Matty Brubaker. McKean's a slippery guy.
Yeah, it is. And, if he doesn't make that, first down probably comes out of that play. And instead, now it's 3rd and 7.
So Smethport Garage and Collision, 3rd and 7. As we tick under 4 minutes to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Brockway leading Smethport 21-0. Mason and Taylor split far side. McKean here near side. Pelchi in the backfield with Alfieri along with Gano. Alfieri back to pass. He's under pressure. He's going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. And that'll set up a 4th and 7.
And there's a penalty.
Yep.
After the play.
Late hit, maybe?
It's going to be that or unsportsman. There's not much else there. It could have been. It was after everybody was clearing out.
So we'll check the flag. Personal foul on Brockway.
Late hit.
Yep. So that's a big penalty. They had him stop, and that gives Smethport a first down.
That's a huge, huge penalty right there. Not what the Rovers needed. They had all the momentum there, and that kind of just took some away.
Yeah, you get the ball back with a chance to go up 4 scores, and now Smethport with the 1st and 10 at the Brockway 44.
And those are the kind of penalties as a coach you absolutely hate.
Oh, they drive you nuts. Here's McKean and Taylor split near side. Gano and Pelchi in the backfield with Alfieri. Alfieri back to pass. Looking, got a man this way. It's McKean, and did he hold on to that?
That's a nice catch.
That's a very nice catch by McKean. Gain of 6.
Yeah, he has some. I'm impressed with McKean. I haven't seen Smethport, and he's a nice ball player.
Yeah, he sure is. Aiden McKean, the senior. As we're under 3 minutes to play now in the second quarter.
So another big 3rd down there, and 4 down territory, I would say.
So on a gain of 1 from Alfieri, it's a Smethport Collision and Garage 3rd and 4 for the Hubbers. We hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, ball sitting at the Brockway 37. Down to the Rover 9-yard line, looks like.
Great play there again.
So Aiden McKean now with 5 catches for 56 yards.
2 big ones on this drive.
Pizza Hut red zone, 1st and goal for Smethport at the Brockway 10. And we're going to get timeout Smethport. Their final timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here at Frank Berry Shetty Field in Brockway, Smethport with a 1st and goal from the Brockway 10. Now out of timeouts. Alfieri looking for...
Got a man.
Got a man out there. It's McKean, and it's a touchdown. Aiden McKean has had a monster first half, and he gets Smethport on the board here.
Yeah, this drive here, he's been great. I mean, the 2 tough catches he made and then the touchdown pass there.
So, mark that score down. McKean from Alfieri at the 118 mark. And Smethport will line up to go for 2. And Alfieri's going to give to Mason. Mason tries the left side. Is he going to get there? He does not, and a penalty on the play.
They might get to do it again.
So check the flag.
Face mask. Yeah, I thought he went down kind of weird.
All right, so Smethport will try it again. With 1:18 to go here in the second quarter. Alfieri under center. And that's a give to Pelchi. Is he in?
Yeah.
He's not.
No.
So Brockway stops him. And with 1:18 to go in the second quarter, the Hubbers are on the board, though. It's Brockway 21, Smethport 6. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Tonight's game is being brought to you by Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rolette, PA. Call Closest Lumber today at 1-800-924-2027 or visit them on the web at closestlumber.com. Closest Lumber wants to congratulate the Lady Terrors on a great regular season and wishes them good luck tonight. Again, that's Closest Lumber at 1-800-924-2027 or on the web at closestlumber.com.
At Costa Ace Hardware in Smethport, we know you build your projects with the same pride and dedication that the Smethport Hubbers build their team. That's why we have all the supplies you need to make your project a success. Costa's Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of Smethport Hubbers Athletics. Contact Costa's Ace Hardware at 814-887-5542.
All right, back here at Brockway. It's Brockway 21 now, Smethport 6 on the Preston Alfieri 10-yard touchdown pass to Aiden McKean.
It's a big touchdown. Smethport getting the ball to start the second half, too.
Absolutely. And again, it was set up by the late personal foul here
Right.
on Brockway on the third down. Brockway had them off the field in 4th and long.
Yeah, very costly penalty.
There's the kick, and it's going to be taken at about the 24. Pine out to about the 40. So good field position for Brockway. They'll no doubt look to push the ball down the field here.
I think we might see him pass a little more.
I think that's a safe bet. So a minute 13 and 2 timeouts for the Rovers. Fox comes out. He'll have 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Quelo in the backfield with him. Motion man, that's Hannah, and he gets the pitch. Hannah coming this way out to about he stays in bounds and now pushed out of bounds at about the 48. Called a gain of 9.
Okay, maybe
gain
they're
of
going to
2.
stick with the run.
Gain of 8. 2nd and 2 for Brockway with 1:06 to go here in the opening half.
They do have 2 timeouts yet, too.
They do. Alfieri. Got Quelo and Hannah in the backfield. And he's looking to Hannah, and that's going to be just out of the reach of Dylan Hannah with exactly 1 minute left in the first half. They'll bring up a 3rd and 2. I think you might see just a run to Quelo here, pick up the first down, and go from there.
Yeah. You really don't want to give it back to Smethport. I mean, try to get at least run this half out if you can't score.
And here's the give. That's exactly what they do. Quelo's going to have the first down to about the Smethport 47, called a gain of 5.
They're not going to take a timeout here either. Just push the pace.
Still got plenty of time. 1st and 10 from the Smethport 47. Fox takes a snap. Looking, going down the field. Carlson, that's intercepted by guess who? Aiden McKean.
McCain is having a game in the second quarter.
So now Smethport with the ball with 40 seconds left and no timeouts at their own 30-yard line. We'll see what they do here.
Coming in, I think Fox only had 1 interception, right?
Yeah, and he's got 2 in this game.
2 in this game.
All right, so here's Alfieri from the shotgun.
Got one-on-one on McCain, but...
And Alfieri, and that's going to be trouble. He'll pick up about 2 yards.
It's going back, though. There's a flag. I think they got, holding on Smethport.
So holding on Smethport will back them up 10. And again, that's one thing you're not pleased if you're Smethport here.
No.
It's just a ton of flags.
They definitely have to clean that up in the second half because this game would be a lot closer, I think, had they not got all them penalties here in the first.
So the ball all the way back to the 20. So it'll bring up a 1st and 20. And the clock will start on the ready for play. There we
I
go.
think they'll just run it out here, run a play, and then just get into halftime.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here. Alfieri. So no, he's going to throw it. And he's got a man out there, and that's incomplete. He's looking for Mason. So 14 seconds to go here in the opening half. 2nd and 20 for the Hubbers. I mean, in theory, they could take a couple more shots here, but we'll see.
Yeah, and another injury here.
I believe that's the quarterback,
That's
Preston Alfieri.
Yeah.
So now McKean comes over, talk with Coach Joel Lent, and now I think he might just run it out.
Yeah. So McCain will be quarterback now.
Six receptions and a touchdown and an interception on defense. Pretty nice half.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to take a knee here.
Yep. And he will take the snap under center and kneel it out. And we will go to halftime. Now what we got?
Brockway took a timeout. Interesting, because now they still have one left.
Yeah. I guess try and make them punt.
Yeah.
So there are 8 seconds to go here in the opening half. Brockway leading Smethport 21-6. Brockway has Smethport backed up at 3rd and 20.
Looks like they're going to take another knee and then maybe. Yeah. He took his time there and ooh.
And we are going to get a timeout, Brockway.
So he was able to run 7 seconds off roughly there, but yeah, you never know. Force him to punt, go after it. Might get a block and see what happens.
We'll see. So I feel safe in saying that barring something unforeseen happening, which has happened here, it will be the final play of the first half.
And, I mean, in reality, I wouldn't even punt this.
No, you can just snap it
and run and go down. I mean, there's no point in taking that chance. Oh, wait, they put 4.8
okay.
on, though. Okay, maybe now. Maybe. Who knows? Now they're talking more.
So it's 4th and 20. 4 seconds left in the half.
I mean, you could run 4.8 out.
Oh, sure.
You know, and that looks like what they're going to do.
Just jogging back.
Oh, now we're going to. Maybe they are going to punt it.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's Ryan Pelche back in punt formation for Smethport.
I think actually he's probably just going to run around. Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see. No, he's going to kick it away. And not really going to be returnable. And that's going to do it for the first half. Okay, so we have reached halftime. Your score, Brockway 21, Smethport 6. We'll be back with your halftime show. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closestlumber.com. Closest Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
At Hamlin Bank and Trust Company, we believe banking should be the way it has been since we first opened our doors over 150 years ago. That means a focus on old-fashioned customer service with a friendly smile by people who know you by name. At Hamlin Bank and Trust, we offer a variety of financial and trust services to help you on a personal and professional level. Check us out online at hamlinbank.com or stop in at one of our locations in Smethport, Mount Jewett, Kane, Bradford, Eldred, or Olean, New York. Hamlin Bank and Trust Company, the bank that takes care of its customers.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
The next time you have a project that needs done, call Boots Construction at 814-598-8893. Boots Construction is a full-service, honest, reliable contractor offering quality products at competitive pricing. Call 814-598-8893 or send them a message on Facebook at facebook.com/bootsconstruction.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, welcome back here to Frank Verichetti Field in Brockway, where Brockway leads Smethport 21-6 at the half. You're inside the Bruno Ironfeto Wrestling Camp halftime show, the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. The 20th year of the camp will be held June 19th to 23rd in Port Allegheny, PA. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. And stats, we'll get to in a second, brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. The Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship is awarded to an athlete who competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who displays qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL award /. And I got, of course, Steve Buttery, the father of our this past year's winner, Selena Buttery, who's now a freshman at Chaminade University in Hawaii. And Steve, how's Selena doing?
She's doing really good, staying busy. Of course, played basketball and tennis there, and loves Hawaii. And was very appreciative also to be the inaugural Brooks U.R. Ledbetter scholarship winner. And but yeah, no, she's doing great over there.
That is fantastic to hear. And we'll get to those aforementioned stats, and I think I have them totaled up somewhat correctly here, folks. But we'll start with the Brockway Rovers, who have actually gotten it done on the ground. Steve, Jendi Coelho, 14 carries for 96 yards, and Dylan Hanna, 8 carries for 69 yards and a pair of touchdowns. So go figure, right?
Yeah, was not expecting that. Although I did say Jendi Coelho was the key to the game.
You did.
I
good
honestly
call.
did not think that they would use him that much, but totally different than normal.
Yep, and Braden Fox, 5 of 7 through the air for 51 yards. Those 2 incompletions. They weren't incompletions. They were actually, they were interceptions by Preston Alfieri and Aiden McCain for Smethport. Receiving, Alex Carlson has 3 for 41 yards, Hannah 1 for 9, and Andrew Brubaker 1 for a yard. Now, turning our attention to Smethport, they have actually got it done through the air. Preston Alfieri, 5 of 8 for 66 yards and a touchdown. Or excuse me, 6 of 8. No, 5 of 8. 5 of 8, 66 yards and a touchdown. And all of those yards and receptions going to Mr. Aiden McKean, who, again, also had an interception there in the first half. Ryan Pelchy, 6 carries for -3 yards. Mason, 1 carry for 5 yards. Alfieri, 1 carry for a yard. And Gano, 2 carries for -7 yards. So nothing doing on the ground for Smethport, but they have a touchdown and some success in the air.
Right, yeah, and coming into the game, Brockway struggled to stop the run against some of the teams they played, like Union AC, Dawson Camper. He had a big night against them, but tonight their defensive line and that doing a good job against the run, giving up some yards through the air, but penalty-filled first half kind of.
Yep, and now it's time for our scoring summary. Our scoring summary brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. It was Brockway, again, Dylan Hanna getting the Rovers on the board with a 9-yard touchdown around the 3:19 mark of the first quarter. The kick was good by Aiden Wilcox. It made 7-0. The second quarter was Hanna again, a 23-yard run. Wilcox the kick, and that run was on 4th down. And that made it 14-0. And again, on a 4th down play, it was Braden Fox to Hanna, a 9-yard touchdown pass with 5:12 to go in the second quarter. That made 21-0 Brockway. Smethport striking just before the half. It was Preston Alfieri to Aiden McCain, 10-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion attempt was no good. So that's where we stand at the half. Brockway 21, Smethport 6. Okay. So moving along here in our Bruno Iarfito Wrestling Camp halftime show, it's time for the scoreboard, brought to you by Swift Kennedy & Company. SwiftKennedyandCompany.com, insurance with integrity. And let me just hit refresh here real quick on this. We will start in District 9. Again, most of these games are further along than ours, starting a half hour later. Keystone leading Ridgeway 20-13. Otto Eldred all over Sheffield at the half, 44-8. It's Red Bank Valley all over Union AC Valley, 38-0. Of course, our score here at the half, 21-6. Montauk leading Bradford, 22-19 at the half. St. Mary's 6, Brookville 0. In the third quarter, Cameron County 34, Bucktail 8. In the third quarter, Central Clarion 14, Carn City 13. Good one there, as expected. Clearfield all over Huntington at the half, 28-0. In a game that is already in the fourth quarter, Coudersport leads Elk County Catholic 6-0. It's West Branch 32, Kerwinsville 19. Bit of a shootout brewing there in the third quarter. Punxsutawney all over DuBois 23-0. And in the third quarter, it's Port Allegheny 18, Kane 6. And over in District 10, the rivalry game, not much of a game, as Cathedral Prep leads McDowell 35-0 at halftime. I'll double check on that score here in a minute, but that's hard to believe because McDowell had been rolling. Meadville 14, Oil City 0 in the third quarter. Cambridge Springs 14, Sagertown 0. Cochranton leads Lakeview 14-7. Another game that's already in the fourth quarter. Mercer leads Maplewood 21-7. In the third quarter, in a game you can watch here on D910 Sports, it's Eisenhower 27, Mercyhurst Prep 7, as Eisenhower one of 3 remaining unbeaten in District 10. Seneca all over Iroquois 47-0. Northwestern and Union City are scoreless. Farrell leads Wilmington 17-0 that game. I think it's at halftime. Slippery Rock 20, Hickory 13. Sharpsville, again, one of those District 10 unbeaten as well, leads Sharon 28-14. Titusville on top of Connie at 14-0 in the third quarter. Don't have an update on Warren and Franklin. I was trying to get that for you. We'll see if we can get that for you. Fort LaBeouf leads Girard 16-7 at the half. Fairview leads Corey 24-7 at the half. Harbor Creek and General McLean, try and get you an update on that, as with Connie at Ohio and Northeast. And Seneca Valley all over Butler 28-7. And Euclid, Ohio leading Erie 19-0 at the half. Couple of games in District 10 tomorrow. It'll be Grove City traveling to Greenville and Reynolds making the short trip to Kennedy Catholic. So those are your scores here at the half, brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. Nope, nothing on that Warren Franklin game, but those are your scores of the half. And Steve, just your initial impressions of this first half in our game.
Totally not what I expected to see. I really thought the Rovers would come out and try and air the ball out. They did a good job at moving the ball, though, on the ground. And, Smethport, I think this game would be a lot closer had they not committed some penalties there that set them up for third and fourth and long on situations. But it's not the game I thought I would be seeing. I really thought I'd see more of an aerial game from Brockway, but go with what's working. Good game, though. Definitely a good game, and nice to see that our senior basketball player, Madeline Schmader, just won homecoming.
All right, so one of the girls you coach.
Yeah, so congratulations to Madeline.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Congratulations, Madeline. Your Brockway homecoming queen here, 2022. Again, an extended halftime here because of homecoming from Frank Baraschetti Field here in Brockway. 21-6. Rovers lead at the half. And again, I can get my game notes here. Jendi Coelho came in.
He averaged 55 coming in.
Yeah, averaging 55 yards a game. 279 yards on the season. Has 96 here in the first half.
Maybe I should play the lottery. That was my key to the game. I really never thought we would see that because, Brockway doesn't run the ball that much. But it is nice to see because coming up into these colder months and the weather usually changing, Brockway's going to have to run the ball moving forward if they get to the postseason.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe that was part of their thought process here tonight. Whatever the case, it started working early and they just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, and it's not just Jambi. Dylan Hanna, is having a pretty good night too. How many does he have?
He has 69 yards on just 5 carries.
So
of course, the 2 long ones there,
right.
29 and 23.
Right. And on the flip side, Aiden McKean, a great ball player, made a couple really great catches here tonight to keep Smethport in this game because they were on the verge of possibly losing control, and it turned into a blowout here. And they were able to get that late score at the half, right before the half, and they get the ball to start second half. So,
yeah, and again, that's big. You score before the half, you get the ball, start the second half. All of a sudden, the game you felt like could be getting away from you, could be a 1-score game. And I'm curious to see how they come out and attack the second half because they really didn't have any success running the football.
No.
So that'll be interesting to see what adjustments each team make here at the half. And Carlson, quiet for him. He had the one big catch early for 30 yards, 3 receptions, 41 yards. See if they try and get him a little more involved here in the second half.
And I know that homecoming's a nice thing, but I don't Carl, you got 3 Brockway starters here that are escorts, so they haven't been part of the halftime in the, the game planning and adjustments coming out. So that's kind of tough, and one of them is Carlson.
Yeah. So, we'll see how that affects the second half action. We got we'll see if they put time back on the clock. They say it's about 5 minutes to the start of the second half. And but we'll see. Sometimes you see that clock run out, and then they'll put another 3 minutes on the clock, which I'm sure like as a coach, I'm sure that's not the easiest thing in the world when you're used to having a certain amount of time for halftime and all of a sudden it's extended like that.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And neither team's out of the locker room yet, so I'm assuming they will give them some more time. But it disrupts the flow of everything you're used to, and be interesting to see how they both come out, because Smethport, I think, wants to get back out and onto this field right away because they had some momentum at the end there, and they're going to have to wait a little bit longer.
Yep. And again, 2 games also on our channel of networks here. They're much further along than ours right now. It's Eisenhower leading Mercyhurst Prep 27-7, and Red Bank Valley running clock Mercy rule over Union AC Valley 38-0. So we're at halftime here at Brockway, where Brockway leads Smethport 21-6. We're going to take another break. We'll be back with the keys to the second half, brought to you by the Rehab Center, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. So we'll see you back in just a couple minutes. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closeslumber.com. Closest Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D910sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
At Costa Ace Hardware in Smethport, we know you build your projects with the same pride and dedication that the Smethport Hubbers build their team. That's why we have all the supplies you need to make your project a success. Costa's Ace Hardware is a proud sponsor of Smethport Hubbers Athletics. Contact Costa's Ace Hardware at 814-887-5542.
All right, and welcome back to Frank Verichetti Field in Brockway, where Brockway leads Smethport 21-6 as we get set for third quarter action. Right now it's time for Keys to the Second Half, brought to you by the Rehab Center, with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center, caring for you. Steve, I'll start with you.
If I'm Brockway, I would focus definitely defensively on Aiden McKean, trying to stop him. He's the one player that so far has hurt them the most, and they got to stop the Smethport passing attack, which I didn't think I'd be saying, but they got to have an answer for that. They've been good at the run, whereas Smethport opposite. Smethport has to try and run that ball some more, I think, to stay in this one, because I expect more out of Brockway in the pass here in the second half.
Yeah, and again, one thing to note, Smethport quarterback Preston Alfieri went out with an injury on one of the final plays there of the first half, and McKean actually took the final 2 kneel downs. So we'll see what comes of the Hubbers quarterback situation here in the second half. That'll be a big key for me as well.
Right.
Third quarter going to be brought to you by Close's Lumber. You never have to kick or punt when you get your building supplies from Close's Lumber, with locations in Rowlett, PA, and Olean, New York. Check them out online at closeslumber.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. All right, both teams are on the field, and we are just about ready for the second half kickoff between Brockway and Smethport. Again, the Hubbers came in with a record of 1-4, Brockway at 2-3. So, again, some notable stats in the first half. In case you missed them, Jendi Coelho for Brockway, 14 carries, 96 yards. Dylan Hanna has 3 touchdowns, 71 yards rushing, and 2 touchdowns, and also a 9-yard receiving touchdown from Braden Fox. Preston Alfieri and Aiden McKean with interceptions for Smethport, and Matty Brubaker with a pick for Brockway. As it looks like we are just about ready to start the second half here from Brockway as we tick across the 9 o'clock hour. McKean is deep, along with Mason for Smethport, as we get set to start the second half here. And there's the kick. It's going to go down to McKean. He'll field it about the 19, up across the 25, 30, 35,
He's got room.
40, 45, 50, across midfield and into Brockway territory.
Nice return there by Aiden McKean.
Yeah, guess who? He's been doing it all for the Hubs here, and they will begin the second half in Brockway territory at the 42-yard line, where they officially mark them out at.
And Preston Alfieri is on the field.
Okay, so that's a great sign for Smethport. Their quarterback, who took a shot there at the end of the first half, is back out. McKean comes near side along with Mason. Pelchi will be the sidecar with Alfieri. 2 receivers also to the far side. Alfieri looking to throw. He's got McKean. That's going to be a short gain to about the 39. Call it a gain of 3. But again, Alfieri looking for his main man there.
Yeah, it's been all McKean. And, he's hobbling a little bit there after that tackle. McKean is.
Something to keep an eye on there. Second and 7 for the Hubbers from the Brockway 39. Alfieri looking. Yeah, it's McKean again, and he's got it.
Nice play, nice catch. And Alfieri took a shot on that, but bounced right back up. And
So call it a gain of 11 and a first down for Smethport there inside the 30 at the 28.
Again, the Rovers have to have an answer for McKean. I mean,
yeah, again, it looks like single coverage out there.
Yep.
Alfieri goes under center this time. Pelche with him in the backfield. And the give is to Pelche and nothing doing. So, again, we saw that look a couple times in the first half, and he had one decent carry, but that was about it.
I mean, I know what they're doing. You want to mix it in, but right now, I mean, the passing game's working for him with McKean, and they are getting single coverage on him. So I would keep going to him if I was him.
See, Alfieri trots back in with the play. And Smethport's going to empty it out now. Here, McKean, Gano, and now Mason does get back in the backfield. Here's motion man, Alfieri. So Alfieri was actually the motion man, dropped the ball. Again, a different look there from Smethport. It didn't work.
Looked like he was going to pass it there and drop that ball.
Again, that'll set up a 3rd and long for Smethport. A Smethport collision garage 3rd down. As Alfieri loses 5 on the play. Then about 9:20 to go here, running 3rd quarter clock. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Smethport's going to have to hurry to get this off. And I think they're going to have to burn a timeout here. Yep, they do.
It's something you don't want to do this early in the second half either, but they have to, or else they'd be facing a 3rd and 20 instead. But.
Yep. So we'll take a quick break with a 9:10 to go 3rd quarter. Smethport, Brockway 21, Smethport 6. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com.
Smethport Collision and Garage upholds the high standards on which it was founded nearly 100 years ago. Smethport Collision, located at 107 South Mechanic Street, and Smethport Garage, located at 109 Hill Street, are conjoined businesses run by the finest employees who we consider family and who are dedicated to offering the best services for you and your family. Smethport.
And welcome back, as Smethport will have a 3rd and 15 from the 33. Alfieri in the gun, got Pelche sidecar. And he's going to look for McKean, and just a little bit of a miscommunication there.
Yeah.
And that'll set up a 4th and long.
Well, now Alfieri was under some pressure, took a hit there.
So that induced that short throw.
Yeah.
Seth Stewart on the pressure for Brockway. Now 4th and 15 from the 33. So, I mean, probably too close to punt.
Yeah.
You throwed up your playmaker there, McKean, see if he can make a play.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets intercepted, same as a punt, either way. So
4th and 15 for Smethport at the Brockway 33. Taylor comes near side. Now so does Mason. McKean split far side. Gano and
single coverage on him.
And that's where they're going. And he caught it.
Heck of a catch.
Aiden McKean, 4th and 15, gets 28 yards down to the Brockway 5-yard line.
That's a huge play, and I think Brockway might have to start shifting safeties towards him because one-on-one he's been winning those battles every time so far.
So call it a gain of 28 as Smethport has entered the Pizza Hut red zone First and goal, we'll call it the 6, so gain of 27 from the 6. There's 9 minutes to go here, running third quarter clock.
And single coverage out here again on
Yep.
McKean.
And Alfieri's going to keep it. He's going to get smothered there. Seth Stewart with the big play for the Rovers defense. There's a big play for Brockway's defense more often than not. Seth Stewart's involved.
Yeah, definitely. He's a great player, got some good penetration there, and they didn't fool him.
So call it second and goal from about the 11. Well, now we'll call it the 12. So loss of 6 on the play. And Alfieri looking, and Mason fell down, still almost made the catch.
Yeah.
So third and goal from the 12 for Smethport as that pass falls incomplete. And again, I don't think it's real complicated where you're looking. We'll see if Brockway switches up their coverage at all.
I mean, they've been keeping the single coverage on McKean.
And here comes Carlson into the game.
Okay. And he's going over there on McKean.
He sure is. So there's the adjustment. My best guy and your best guy.
Yeah.
Alfieri takes a snap. He's looking that way, and that ball is deflected at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. And that was there.
Yeah, you could see it coming, too. I mean, the linebackers were up, and if that ball got through, that would have been trouble for Brockway.
So that'll set up a third and goal from the 12. Oh, we got a flag.
Oh, and Smethport looks to be moving back.
So this penalty will go against the Hubs. Shot block. Okay, so that's a big one. So replay the down, and the ball is going to come all the way back to... No, we don't know yet. So 15-yard penalty should be about the 27. That's where they put it down.
So after that big completion on fourth down, I mean, earlier in the drive, again, penalty, Smethport.
So third and goal from the 27. Gano and Pelche in the backfield with Alfieri. Alfieri looking deep and into triple coverage. And that was actually Mason out there.
And Alfieri is slow getting up again.
Yeah,
boy, another shot.
Yeah, he's taking a pounding here from this Brockway front. So another fourth down for Smethport. They converted the last one. This is a tall order. Fourth and goal from 27.
Yeah.
Alfieri's hurting.
Yeah, he is. It's and he just told McCain, let's go.
They're going to have to burn another timeout, though.
They're down to 8 seconds. They aren't getting this off.
Timeout or delay a game? Timeout. Okay, so we'll take a quick one with them. 21-6 Smethport leads here in the third quarter. Brockway leads here in the third quarter. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
The Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. The 2023 camp will be the 20th year for the Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp, and we'll have a star-studded lineup of clinicians. The camp will once again be held in Port Allegany, Pennsylvania from June 19th through the 23rd, 2023. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. Hope to see you there at the Bruno Iafrito Wrestling Camp in Port Allegany, PA.
Smethport Collision & Garage upholds the high standards on which it was founded nearly 100 years ago. Smethport Collision, located at 107 South Mechanic Street, and Smethport Garage, located at 109 Hill Street, are conjoined businesses run by the finest employees who we consider family and who are dedicated to offering the best services for you and your family. Smethport Collision & Garage offers a variety of cosmetic and mechanical repairs for your vehicle, from auto body repair, oil changes, battery replacement, to inspections and more. Find out more at smethportcollision.wixsite.com or call them today at 814-887-5649.
All right, a fourth and goal from the 27-yard line for Smethport. as we come out of the timeout. Hubbard's just burned their second timeout of the half. Alfieri been banged up here, but he's back out there. He'll take the snap, looking, and he's going down. Reese Yonner on the sack.
Big play there by Reese Yonner.
So a loss on the play, and the ball will go over to Brockway on downs. So that Brockway will start from about its own 40. 7:37 mark here of the third quarter. Coelho in the backfield now. Hannah comes in motion, and Fox is going to look to throw. We've got Carlson out there, and he gets it to him, bobbled and caught at the 49-yard line. It's called a gain of 9 for Alex Carlson. They'll set up a 2nd and 1 for Brockway from their own 49, and they're going to huddle up here, it looks like. So Rovers with the good field position after Yonner sack on 4th and goal. 2nd and 1 from the 49. Hannah and Coelho in the backfield with Fox. Carlson here to the near side. Fox is going to give to Coelho. He got the first down and then some. Gain of 6 down to the Smethport 45.
Does that give him 100?
It does. 102 officially. So Jendi Coelho unofficially 15 carries, 102 yards for the Rovers. So they have a 1st and 10 from the Smethport 45. Fox takes the snap again. The give is to Coelho, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he'll manage to get a yard out of that, but good penetration from that Smethport defensive front there. And Mason also went on the play for the Hubbers. Hayden Leet as well for Smethport. Called a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for Brockway from the Smethport 44. Carlson will split out here near side. Again, Coelho and Hannah in the backfield, flanking Braden Fox. Fox will look to throw. Yep. Looking for Carlson. Now Fox is going to take off. Not much room. Now he's going to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. So he was looking for Carlson, but good coverage there.
Yeah, it's a good move just to kind of get that one out and not force anything there.
Yep. So a Smethport collision and garage, 3rd and 9 here for Brockway from the Smethport 44. Maddie Brubaker and Alex Carlson split this way. Andrew Brubaker out far side. Coelho and Hannah flank Fox in the backfield. And there's a give to Hannah. He's got some room, 40, 35.
It's going to come back.
And yep, we were right where the official threw the flag. And Logan Hurlbert from Smethport just kind of looked at the official. He's like, "Are you going to call that?" And like, "I got it."
Sometimes those good blocks create that room, and then there's the holds that create the room, and that was created by a hold for sure.
Yep. So 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. I believe it was right at the 44, so they're going to mark it back here probably to the Brockway 46, or it'll be 3rd and about 19.
So that's a big penalty right there, too.
Takes away a 1st down from Brockway. Fox will have Coelho with him in the backfield. Carlson and Maddie Brubaker here the near side. Andrew Brubaker and Hannah split to the far side. Fox fakes the handoff, looking under pressure by Hurlbert. Now he escapes the pocket, and he's just going to go out of bounds at the 40. So called a loss of 4 and a punting situation here for Brockway.
Smethport's done really good in pass coverage here tonight for sure. I mean, the big gain by Carlson in the first half was mainly off of the yards after the catch. Or the run.
Yeah, there's really been nothing to speak of down the field for Brockway. So 4th and 23, Brockway in punt formation. And Mason back deep, but now he has to get back. He does, and this ball is going to take a big Brockway bounce down inside the 20 to about the 17, and that's where Smethport will take over 1st and 10 with 5:48 to go here in the third quarter. So Smethport will take over after their last drive stalled. They had a 1st and goal at the 10, got pushed back all the way to 27 with penalties, and were unable to convert.
That's been a problem for Smethport tonight, really. I mean, is the penalties and the critical points here.
Yep, penalties have been a killer for sure for the Hubbers.
Single coverage on him again, on McKean.
And Alfieri's going to take off there. Oof. Or excuse me, that's the ball came out there. Yeah. Pelchi ball came out. And Brockway
he's down.
Fumble. Okay.
I don't know. They're talking about it. He threw the
B. That's what I saw. Yep.
The other one, I don't know. We'll see. Looks like they're gonna go talk to the coaches and referees this side, that side. No fumble, I'm guessing.
No fumble, I think, is the call. No. So called a gain of 7, if that's the case, for Ryan Pelchi.
And he's headed off the field here after that play, too.
All right, so see if they wind the clock here. Set up a 2nd and 3 for Smethport from their own 35. And there we go. That's McKean in the backfield lined up at quarterback.
Yeah.
And now Mason motions into the backfield. Oh, and there's a bad snap, and McKean just has to fall on it, but they'll go for a big loss.
And there's 15 coming
against
Brockway.
And that's a tough one.
Yeah.
But again, that snap can happen when you have a new quarterback in there.
Yep. So Brockway's going to get unnecessary roughness.
Yep. So it would have been a loss of about 13 yards.
Yeah. Now it's going to be 1st down.
Yep. So again, that was McKean taking the snap. Alfieri has been banged up here.
And McCain's still at quarterback, too.
Okay, so something to keep an eye on here.
Mason with the run there.
Yep, sorry, I was just adjusting the clock there. Mason picks up about 3, so we'll call it. Well, now they're moving the sticks. So okay. So that was not an automatic 1st down, apparently. So the gain of 3 there by Mason, and it's a 1st down for Smethport. 1st and 10 from their own 28, we'll call it the 29. That is McKean at quarterback, Mason flanking him. McKean back to pass, looking. He's got a man out there, Gano, but it's going to fall incomplete. So McKean looking for Gano, incomplete. That'll set up a 2nd and 10 for Smethport from their own 29.
And
also, also saw Ryland Shields, number 24, in the game there at one point. New face for the Hubbers, sophomore. Jackson Feist comes split here to the near side, as does Gano. McKean's got Mason with him there in the backfield, and that carry's going nowhere. They're actually going to lose a couple yards.
it's going to be tough if McCain's your quarterback. I mean, they haven't been able to run the ball yet tonight, and with him as the quarterback, they're a little more one-dimensional.
Yep. As we tick to about 4 minutes to go here. From their own 27, McKean again taking the shotgun snap. Now he's going to roll this way, looking. Now he's just going to take off and get what he can to about the 29. So call a gain of 2, and it'll be 4th down for Smethport. And now, is that McKean slow to get up?
I think.
And oh boy, the injury's really starting to pile up here for Smethport. If he's out, then you already got Alfieri and Pelchi banged up. Well, that is McKean, so he's on his knees now. You know he wants to stay in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
He gets to his feet under his own power, so that's a good sign. And trying to walk it off there, but he'll have to come out here. And I don't know who's going to take the snaps for Smethport now.
I mean, it changes the game completely. It already has without Alfieri in there, and he has to come out because trainers came on. He
I'll give him credit. Just tried to sneak right back in there. McKean will have to go to the sideline for at least a play. And
so Mason?
Looks like Tristan Taylor is coming into the game, but he's playing receiver.
Wait, is it 3rd and 12? Oh, no.
Oh, so a holding call against Smethport. Penalties declined. So that'll bring it. Well, it's 4th down anyway. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, punting situation here for Smethport. That'll be Hurlbert in punt formation. Pelchi, their normal punter, out of the game. Excuse me, that's Hayden Leet. And he gets it off, and that's going to take a bounce to about the Brockway 47. And that's where the Rovers will take over, again, leading 21-6 here in the 3rd quarter. Again, just injuries mounting for the Hubbers. And to key guys, Alfieri and Pelchi and now McKean. It looks like McKean might be okay. Is he back out there on defense? He is.
Yeah. But, having to put him at quarterback, it just changes the dynamic.
Oh, completely. He's been obviously a difference maker from his receiver spot tonight. And now the Brockway offense takes the field. Fox has Quelo and Hannah in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. The give is to Hannah. And he drops the ball. Oh. And Smethport has it.
Smethport has it. That's a big turnover, too.
So one play, and the Rovers give it right back with just over 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Smethport will take over right at midfield, and who is coming out at quarterback?
McCain.
Okay, that makes sense. Mason looks like coming in with the play. Ryan Mason. So McKean will be in the shotgun. He and Mason both check their wristbands. Got Jonah Gano to the near side here along with Feist. And McKean's going to take off with it. He's across midfield to about the Brockway 49. Gain of 1. And again, to your point, Steve, I hate to belabor the point, but just completely changes the game.
I mean, Brockway's crowding the line now and able to get penetration. I mean, you know, I said they had to stop McCain. Well, now they can key on him because, I mean, they're more one-dimensional. They're going to have to try and pass here soon, though.
Yep. So 2nd and 9 for Smethport from the Brockway 39. About 2.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Keene will take the shotgun snap. He's got Mason with him, and we're going to get movement on the left side of that offensive line.
And that's something they really can't afford right now.
I think that was Hurlbert that may have moved. Also, Cole Zubo over there.
Zubo, he moved.
So that is indeed the call. False start on Smethport. That'll move him back 5 yards. And obviously these longer to go situations even magnified even more, with your quarterback out of the game.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see if they do try pass here. And I mean, Brockway is crowding that line.
Well, I think at some point just you have to.
Yeah. Here they come again.
Gano and Feist near side. McKean is going to look to pass. He's got a man out there. It's complete,
nice tackle.
But tackled immediately. And that was Ryland Shields, but he's going to, no game.
Doing a penalty. Carlson on the tackle, I think, and now there's another penalty. Holding Smethport.
They might decline this, I think. No, they're going to take it.
I mean, I probably would have declined it knowing that you have a quarterback, you're back at the end. I mean, but now it's a lot harder.
Yeah. Again, ball now spotted at the 32. This is 2nd and 28. Wait, no. 2nd and 32, I beg your pardon.
28.
28. Okay. Yeah. No, I was right the first time. So McKean in the gun, Gano in the backfield with him, and Brockway's coming. He looks to throw and gets it away, and fluttering ball from Mason, incomplete.
He took a pretty big hit, too, back there. 3 rovers in on the pressure.
Yep. A couple of his teammates helping him get to his feet there. Boy, that'll set up a 3rd and forever, as brought to you by Smethport Garage and Collision, as again,
just no time to throw that ball there either.
And this Brockway defensive front's just pinning their ears back right now.
Yeah.
So Hubbers break the huddle, 3rd and 28 from their own 32. McKean takes the snap, got a man out there, but too tall for Taylor, incomplete, and that'll set up a punting situation for the Hubbers. Again, looking in the direction of Tristan Taylor. So 4th and 28 now for Smethport. And Pine back. Leet in punt formation for Smethport. Leet gets it away, end over end, and it's a pretty good one. Pine fields at about the 34, 45, 50, and in the Smethport territory about the 48. So a nice return there from Pine. And, yep.
McCain come up hobbling again on that, so it'd be interesting to see what they do here.
Boy, and you know he's a tough kid, but you can just watch his body language out there. You can tell he's hurting. So they're going to mark this at the Smethport 49, where Brockway will have it 1st and 10. Late stages here of the third quarter.
I think they're going to go for Carlson here, who's one-on-one with McCain right now. Nope.
Coelho across the 45, 40,
run.
35, down to about the 33. So Jendi Coelho, 17 more yards, and he has long since surpassed 100. 120 yards on 17 carries for Jindy Quelo.
What did he come in with? 259?
Something like that, yeah. At this point, I mean,
just keep running.
Yeah. And it gives to Hannah that time. He's down inside the 30, about the 29. Gain of about 4 as we tick under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Cole Zuba on the stop for the Hubbers. Second and 6 for Smethport. Again, ball at the second and 6 for Brockway. Ball at the Smethport 29. Quelo in the backfield with Fox. He's got Carlson over here, the near side. And see if they try and get it to Carlson here. And is that Brubaker? Nope, that's Pine. No, it is Brubaker. Okay. Yeah. So Andrew Brubaker on the reception gives Brockway a first down. Call it a gain of 6 down to about the 23. So that might be the final play of the third quarter. Yep. It is. So we head to the fourth quarter. Your score, Brockway 21, Smethport 6. We'll be back. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
All right, back here at Frank Baraschetti Field in Brockway. We head to the fourth quarter. Your score, Brockway 21, Smethport 6. Again, injuries mounting for the Hubbers. McKean back out there on the field, but he's hurting a little bit. Alfieri and Pelchi have both exited the game with injuries.
Yeah, and that's tough. It really is tough. And, I mean, now for the amount of injuries, they are hanging in here and putting up a battle still.
It's impressive. So Fox has – who's that in the backfield with him?
Brubaker.
Okay.
Maybe. No. Hickman.
Hickman gets the handoff. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, down to about the 4. So his first carry of the game.
I was going to say it's first, yeah.
He picks up 16, and it's first and goal for Brockway. So ball sitting at the 4-yard line, Brockway in the Pizza Hut red zone as they look to add on here. Hickman in the backfield with Fox. He gets the carry, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. So with 11:31. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network and D910sports.com.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814
814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
All right, back here at Frank Baraschetti Field in Brockway, where Brockway leads Smethport 27-6 after the Carter Hickman 4-yard touchdown run. Mason deep to receive for the Hubbers. Here's the kick, and going to be muffed and taken by Gano at about the 11. And he's out across the 30. Oh, and takes a big hit along the sideline. And nevertheless, though, good field position for Smethport at, well, let's see where they mark it. About the 35, maybe the 36. We're going to call it the 36 with 11:25 to play here in the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. Again, don't forget, coming up, the Generational Wealth Management post-game show. As McKean will trot back out at quarterback here for Smethport. Got Taylor and Shields split to the near side. Mason sidecar in the backfield. McKean's going to try and run with it, trying to pick his way. There's just nothing doing.
Now, Brockway's just waiting. I mean, they're crowding that line and coming.
Yep. And again, that's Smethport, your playbook's kind of limited now. You just got to feel for them a little bit.
Yeah.
So loss of 3 will bring up a 2nd and 13 from the 33-yard line as we tick under 11 minutes to go here in the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. McKean has Gano with him in the backfield. Gano, just a freshman. McKean takes a snap, looks to throw. He's got Mason out there. It's complete. Mason's got some room out to about the 40.
That's a nice throw.
Yeah, it was. So gain of about 7. Mason on the reception. I think you talk about McKean, a quarterback that will receive. He had 8 receptions. So 3rd and 6, ball at the 40. And again, McKean with Gano with him in the backfield. And we're going to get a penalty here on Smethport, I believe.
Yeah.
Delay a game. Is that the signal?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, false start.
False start.
Okay. So false start. Well, that hurts, especially, again, with the offense the way it is. So the 3rd and 11. For the Hubbers. Again, trailing 27-6 here, just under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Now they'll huddle back up. Okay, so we got about 15 seconds on the play clock here as Taylor and Shields come to the near side. Gano sidecar with McKean in the backfield. Mason split out far side. And McKean looks that way to Mason. That's going to fall incomplete. And they'll set up a 4th down for Smethport and a likely punting situation.
McKean took another shot there. I just wonder how long they'll keep him in.
Yeah, under 10 minutes to go, especially if Brockway puts together a drive here.
Right.
So we'll just have to see as Leak goes back in punt formation for Smethport. Pine back deep for Brockway. No rush for the Rovers. A line drive pumped by Leak. Pine's going to have a chance to return it from the own 35 up to the 40. And he breaks a couple tackles out to the 45. And McKean, we have all kinds of flags on the field, though. And this one, I believe, is coming back. As Leak, the punter, ended up making the tackle. And penalty here is, I've got to believe it's on Brockway, but we'll check.
They seem to be setting up with 10 yards back. Well, personal foul.
So that'll move the ball back 15 yards from the 47. So I believe it'll be at the 30. Well, yeah.
Yeah. 2 of them, or?
That's, yeah, I mean, he made the personal foul call twice.
Yeah. So it is Brockway winning the game, but that's like the 4th personal foul on them, I think.
Yeah, and that's something they'll have to clean up, obviously, going forward. So the ball, it was there, marking off 2. Ball all the way back to the 17-yard line. That's where Brockway will begin 1st and 10. And see if they try and work on this clock a little bit here.
I would hope so, because Brockway, you don't want to get anybody injured either. Just kind of run the ball here. They've had great success, though, throughout the game, too.
Coelho in the backfield with Fox. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. And there's indeed Coelho, and he's across the 20 to the 25, falls forward to the 21. Got my yard lines mixed up there, so call it a gain of 4. We'll bring up 2nd and 7 from the 21. 2nd and 6 from the 21, I should say. Coelho now up to, my math is right, 124 yards.
Brockway's still not huddling, though.
No, but let the play clock, I think, probably run all the way down.
Yeah.
And that's smart. There's the give. Coelho, not much there. Falls forward to the 21, so no gain. They'll set up a Smethport collision and garage 3rd down, 3rd and 6. So again, looks like two receivers near side, 2 far side. See if they might look to Carlson here. And Fox is going to take off, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. So I'll tell you what, man, give this Smethport defense a lot of credit.
Yeah. They've played tough all night. I mean, definitely keeping their team in the game, even with all the injuries,
absolutely,
and the penalties and everything. They have, and there's a penalty. We're getting penalties when there's
nothing going on.
Unsportsmanlike coming.
Yeah, that's against Brockway. That's another one, boy.
These are penalties you can't have.
No, and that's again, that's going to make Jake Heigl and staff very unhappy.
Yeah, they're pretty worked up here on the sideline for sure.
Yeah, but he's given whoever that is down the sideline an earful.
That's Hannah.
Yeah, Dylan Hannah. So, who is responsible for 3 touchdowns here?
And now Brockway will punt from their own end zone.
Yeah. So again, 4th and a mile. Punt is away. And Smethport is going to get great field position out of this. At the Brockway. Well, about the Brockway.
There's a penalty.
Yeah. Just a flag fest here this evening, folks. So we'll check the flag. Again, this 4th quarter brought to you by Generational Wealth Management. Don't forget to check out the Generational Wealth Management Extra Point Show. Will be coming up. Well, we might have a little later start than that, about 10 o'clock. Unsportsmanlike Brockway.
Wow.
So Smethport's going to get the ball here at about the 19, which would put them in the Pizza Hut red zone. I'm not sure what that one wasn't for a hit. I'm wondering if
I
someone was mouthing off down there or
Yeah.
something. And again, at least the fourth or fifth
Yeah.
15-yarder against Brockway.
I mean, the coaches got to just calm these guys down and get them out of here with a win.
Yeah.
And
So ball's going to be inside the 20 at the 19, where Smethport will have it 1st and 10. Again, McKean has played most of the second half at quarterback after Alfieri was forced to leave the game due to injury. McKean looking to throw. Got a man out there, and it's incomplete. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. And to Smethport's credit, they're trying to throw the ball.
They are. And, for not playing quarterback, as a backup, he's not doing that bad of a job. It's tough when you come in like that. And they're still trying to win this game. They're not just running the ball.
Nope. So 2nd and 10 for Smethport. Ball sitting at the Brockway 19-yard line. Taylor and Shields come to the near side. Mason in the back, or it's like Gano in the back. It's Gano in the backfield with McKean, who's under duress, gets it away, and that just in and out of the hands of Shields.
He was under some pretty good pressure.
Yeah,
there,
boy, he had about 3 or 4
Yeah.
Brockway Rover defenders there all over him.
I mean, Stewart's just lining up and coming at him.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's scary. You got Seth Stewart coming at you like that. So 3rd and 10 for Smethport. The Smethport Collision and Garage 3rd down from the Brockway 19. And just over 7 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. And here comes Stewart again. They pick it up a little better that time. And that pass is going to be caught by Mason inside the 5.
And there's a penalty.
And there's a penalty.
It's at the goal line, the penalty, so.
And Smethport looks like they're walking back.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, yeah, Mason. They're getting Mason for pushing off there. So a big play for the Hubbers negated on the penalty, and that'll push the ball back, and it'll still be 3rd down, but 3rd and long. The ball is going to go back to about the 34 here on the 15-yard penalty. It does. So they need just inside the 10 for a 1st down. So we'll call it 3rd and 24.
I mean, oh, no. Now we got an unsportsmanlike
against Smethport.
Smethport.
Yeah, and they're just adding up here.
Yeah. I mean, the game, it is kind of like somebody needs to get control here on both sides.
Yeah, it's
both teams calm down and just finish this game.
I mean, still, just over 7 minutes to play. Ball now sitting at the 49, where it will be 3rd and 40 for Smethport.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
they don't have any plays in the playbook for that.
No.
Sure.
Then McKean better hurry up here. Play clock down to 12 seconds.
And they only have 1 timeout left too.
They might get it off here. Play clock down to 6. McKean.
Stewart coming.
Yep. Get it off, and McKean fakes the handoff, and he's got some room. 45, that's about the 44. So give him 5 yards on the play. Still 4th and 35. And we'll see what Coach Joel Lent and the Hubbers decide to do here. And they're going to punt. That's lead in punt formation. Pine back deep, standing inside his own 20. And Jackson Feist, a late man, running onto the field here. Punt end over end. Pine's going to field it about the 14, up to the 20, 25, 30. 35-40. Pine still going out about the 45-yard line. Is there a flag on the play?
I don't see it.
I don't see one either. So, as it stands, a 34-yard punt return from Matt Pine.
There isn't a flag. That's good.
Okay. So
I mean, they've been coming in late. So.
They have. So let's wait. So Brockway 1st and 10 from their own 45. 5:53 to go here in the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. Andy Close, Steve Buttery here with you. Okay, so Coelho in the backfield with Fox, 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Fox is back to pass. Got a man out there. That's Brubaker, and he's going to have a gain of about 9.
And Taylor's hurt again. Yep. He was hurt on the last play, and he's down again.
And, Brubaker was trying to help him to his feet there. And Brubaker's going to help stretch him out. Yep. That's good sport. After some 15-yarder, that's some good sportsmanship there.
Yeah.
So call it a gain of 9 from Fox to Brubaker. And again, Brockway leading Smethport 27-6 here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Okay, so they're working on Taylor there was cramping up, and he gets to his feet, and he'll make his way over to the Smethport sideline. Boy, Smethport's been a battle of attrition here tonight. These kids have battled. Brockway leads 27-6. As I adjust the clock here real quick, it's actually 5:40 to go here in the fourth quarter, as both teams will take the field. Once again, Brockway will have a 2nd and 1 from the Smethport 46 after the 9-yard completion from Fox to Andrew Brubaker. And the clock will run. And I think Fox, going to take his time here. Got Coelho in the backfield. Now Hannah comes in motion. And I thought we had some movement there, and we do.
I would like to see Brockway just run this ball.
Yeah, I think the coaching staff would like to see that as well.
Yeah.
Ball now sitting at their own 49, so we'll call it what goes from a 2nd and 1 to a 2nd and 6 for the Rovers. Again, Fox can take his time here. Still got 17 seconds left on the play clock, and I think he will, looks like. Fox checks his wristband, play clock down to 5. And this is going to be a handoff to Coelho. He's across midfield, across the 45. Coelho in the open field. Coelho, he could go all the way. And he's just out of bounds. Inside the 5 at about the 2. So a gain of 49 for Coelho. And, I hope they give the ball to him here and give him a chance to finish this off. That's a young man that deserves to find the end zone here tonight.
Yeah. Great cutback there to find the opening. And hopefully, they better give it to him.
So Coelho there in the backfield with Fox. He does get the ball, and he walks into the end zone. Jendi Coelho. Touchdown, Brockway. Hobbs landscaping touchdown makes it 33-6 Rovers with 4:49 to go. And I'll get an update on Coelho's yardage total when we come back from the timeout. A 2-yard touchdown run there for Jendi Coelho. Game of his career, I would say.
Definitely. Great night for him, and glad to see he got rewarded here at the end with the touchdown, too.
Absolutely. Wilcox on for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. So, fourth quarter, your score, Brockway 34, Smethport 6. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com, the YDL Sports Network.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
So back here at Frank Verichere Field in Brockway, Jendi Coelho, 2-yard touchdown run, gives Brockway a 34-6 lead with 4:49 to play here in the fourth quarter. And I promised I'd have Coelho's updated numbers for you, and I will get those to you here right after the kickoff.
We have Leet back to return the kick, too.
Oh, I like it. I dig it. Leet takes it from about the 22 up to the 30, throws forward to about the 32. And I'll tell you what, that kid's a ball player.
Yeah.
Hayden Leet for Smethport. They'll take over at their own 31 with 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Okay, so Jendi Coelho now unofficially with 21 carries for 175 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, definitely a career night for him.
Yep. And after the game, we'll have our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game as part of our post-game show. As Smethport, again, will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31 with 4:45 remaining.
I think Gano's shoe came off because they were trying to put it on, and now he's running over there to sit down. I think they're going to put it back on.
Okay, there we go. So can't tell what number that is jogging onto the field for Smethport. Nevertheless, Hubs 1st and 10 from their own 31, 4:45 to go here in the generational wealth management fourth quarter. McKean takes a shotgun snap, and he's going nowhere. He's going to lose about 6 yards on the play.
Johnny Verichetti on the tackle there.
Oh, TFL for Mr. Verichetti. And that'll set up 2nd and 16 for Smethport. Again, clock winding, 4:20 to go and counting. And coming onto the field for Smethport, number 12, Colin Rutkowski. And there's a give. And that's Dalton Stepp on the carry for Smethport. Not much doing.
Tanner Guanalone on the stop.
So I'll set up a 3rd and long for the Hubbers. As we are under 4 minutes to play, Brockway going to move to 3-3 with the win. And again, we talked about it. Very important for the Rovers here. If they're thinking about the postseason, this is one they had to get tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
There's McKean from the gun, and he's going to bounce it to the outside, 25-30, now 29. So give McKean a gain of 8.
Nice tackle by Isaac Crawford there.
Sure was.
He's fast. That kid, Isaac Crawford, he's extremely fast.
Yeah, we saw it closing on McKean there. The Hubs, and McKean just looks, I'm looking at him, he just looks exhausted.
Yeah.
And he's coming off the field here right now, and he can. I think that might be the last we see of him tonight, and he's played a heck of a game. Well, no, he's not coming off the field.
Oh, he's done it all.
Yeah. Leet and punt formation, Pine back deep for the Rovers. And Leet just gets it off, and end-over-end kick line drive. Pine from his own 41. Pine up the midfield into Smethport territory, down to about the 37-yard line. So Matt Pine, Logan Hurlbert on the tackle for Smethport. And you can pretty much run the clock out here.
Yeah.
You might have a few seconds left on the clock, so they might hand it off, but we'll see.
See, Brockway's getting some different players.
Yeah, I see Landon Thompson, number
Yeah.
12 in the game. See if he gets a carry here. Landon, a freshman. Jacob Hoover running onto the field there late for Brockway. And that is indeed Thompson with the handoff, and he bounces. He's got some room. Landon Thompson, he's going to have about 11 yards there and a first down for the Rovers.
Yeah, nice run, and I think you're right. They
now you could just take a knee,
Yeah.
I think, if you want to.
yeah. I think it'd be a smart thing to do. Get out of here. Nobody gets hurt.
Yep.
Get the win, or not.
Well, Fox still in there at quarterback. Got Thompson with him in the backfield. We're under 2 minutes to play.
Going to use all the clock.
Yep. Thompson gets a handoff, and he's through the middle and down to about the 10-yard line. So give it a gain of 16, and Brockway back in the Pizza Hut red zone. And a fine line here. Do you want to let your freshman try and find the end zone, or do you want to take a knee and,
I mean, I'd like to see him take a knee personally.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's Thompson with the carry, and he's still fighting towards the goal line. And he is in. Wait, no, he's not. I'm sorry, Steve. He's just short.
It looked like there was two arms.
Yeah, I thought so. So Thompson, gain of 9 down to the 1. Where it will be, we'll see what they do. I think they're going to try and score here. Thompson gets a handoff, and he's into the end zone. So touchdown Brockway. They score with 45 seconds remaining to go up 40-6. On the Thompson 1-yard touchdown run. And kick is up and good. So 41-6 now. Oh, 41. There we go. Brockway 41, Smethport 6. And I think after the kickoff, they can wind the clock. It's a 35-point game. Not that it matters.
Right. I mean, even if Smethport has to run a play, I'd prefer they take a knee.
Yeah,
just to
absolutely.
They have enough kids banged up here, and
so 45 seconds to go. Adjust the clock for you there, folks. I apologize. 45 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Brockway 41, Smethport 6. Brockway will move to 3-3 with the win. Smethport will fall to 1-5 with the loss. So as fans making their way towards the exits here. That's lead again back there for Smethport.
between him and McKean, they've done it all tonight.
Yes, they have. And I think it's going to be McKean on the return. Across the 25, third. Well, reverses field. Going to get out of bounds there about the 27, 28-yard line.
And that's Isaac Crawford again tracking him down.
Yep.
And that's where you don't like to see McKean slow getting up again.
Crawford helping him to his feet there. So 35 seconds to go here. All that stand between Brockway and their third win of the season. Don't forget, coming up, we will have the post-game show brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving.
And you're right, the clock is
running, and I don't think, well, Smethport does have to snap the ball.
And they're going to take a knee,
Yep. And so that'll do it, folks. Your final from Brockway. Brockway defeats Smethport 41-6. We'll be right back with your post-game show. You're watching high school football on D910sports.com on D9 and the YDL Sports Network.
Just like your team builds upon its success, Closest Lumber Company with locations in Olean, New York and Rowlett, PA help you build the home of your dreams. Closest Lumber has everything you need to build or remodel your home, including building materials, paint, supplies, lawn and garden accessories, and more. Stop into either location to get some inspiration or work out the details of your next project. They also have an online showroom you can visit anytime at closestlumber.com. Closest Lumber, your home improvement headquarters since 1973.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D910sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
All right, folks, we're going to jump right into your post-game show here again. Your final Brockway 41, Smethport 6. Scoring summary brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. Dylan Hanna, 9-yard touchdown run. The Wilcox kick at the 3:19 mark of the first quarter made it 7-0. Hanna's 23-yard run, the Wilcox kick early in the second quarter made it 14-0. Hanna caught a 9-yard touchdown pass from Braden Fox, his third touchdown of the half, made it 21-0 after the Wilcox kick with 5:12 to go in the second quarter. And right before the half at the 1:18 mark of the second quarter, it was Aiden McKean catching a 10-yard touchdown pass from Preston Alfieri. 3 Brockway touchdowns in the fourth quarter. It was Carter Hickman, a 4-yard touchdown run, Jendi Quelo, a 2-yard touchdown run, and Landon Thompson, a 2-yard touchdown run, 11:31, 4:49, and 45-second marks to account for the 41-6 final. Stats brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. First for the winning Brockway Rovers, Jendi Quelo, 21 carries, 175 yards, and a touchdown. I see Steve smiling. He was Steve's player to watch, and Steve, go play the lottery. That's all I can say, man. Braden Fox was 8 of 13, 75 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Carlson, 4 receptions for 50 yards. Hannah, 1 reception for 9 yards. And Brubaker, 3 for 16. For Smethport, it was Preston Alfieri, 9 of 12 for 107 yards, a touchdown and interception. All those 107 yards went to Aiden McKean on, again, those 9 receptions. And McKean later had to come in the game at quarterback after Alfieri got hurt. And he had 1 completion to Ryan Mason for 7 yards, and nothing much to speak of for Smethport on the ground. Mason, 2 carries for 10 yards, their leading ground gainer this evening. Scoreboard brought to you by Swift Kennedy and Company. Visit them online at swiftkennedyandcompany.com. These games are all final except for Smethport Sheffield Auto Eldred. Ridgeway 26, Keystone 20, Auto Eldred 50, Sheffield 24, Red Bank Valley 38, Union AC Valley 8, Montauk 29, Bradford 19, Brookville 23, St. Mary's 19, Cameron County 34, Bucktail 14, Central Clary in overtime 26-20 over Karn City, Clearfield 42-0 over Huntington, Coudersport 6, Elk County Catholic 0, West Branch 32, Kerwinsville 31, Punxsutawney 23, DuBois 0, and Port Allegheny 26, Kane 6. Over in District 10, Cathedral Prep with a big 41-0 rivalry win over McDowell. Meadville blanking Oil City 35-0. It was Cambridge Springs 41, Sagertown 19, Lakeview 35, Cochranton 14, Mercer 28, Maplewood 7, Eisenhower 33, Mercyhurst Prep 7, Seneca 67, Iroquois 0, Northwestern 56, Union City 18 in the fourth quarter. Farrell leads Bloomington 37-0. These rest are all final. Slippery Rock 23, Hickory 20. Sharpsville goes to 6-0, along with Eisenhower and Meadville with their 49-27 win over Sharon. Titusville 27, Conneaut 0. Warren 36, Franklin 7. Corey 28, Fairview 27. Fort LaBeouf 36, Girard 7. General McLean 35, Harbor Creek 14. Northeast 14, Conneaut, Ohio 6. Seneca Valley 42, Butler 7, and Euclid, Ohio 35-7 over Erie High. Steve, it's now time for our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game, and I think we're in agreement. Would you like to do the honors?
I think it's going to be Jendi Coelho tonight.
Jendi Coelho, 21 carries, 175 yards and a touchdown, unofficially. Big game. Came into the game, I think. Well, let me look back at my pregame notes here. Came in with 200 and something on the season. 279. So very impressive for Jendi Coelho, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game. And Steve, just final thoughts on this one.
Well, it was nice to see Brockway, like they're adjusting and not just it all pass, because prior to this, the running game really wasn't there. And they came out and started running the ball and, ran it all the way to the end. And I think that's something they're going to have to do moving forward, definitely here in the upcoming games. And, all the credit in the world to Smethport. I mean, they fought through injuries this whole game and battled and stayed in it right into the fourth quarter. And a lot of credit to them. But Brockway coming out on top, big win for them moving forward for sure.
So there you have it. Your final score from Brockway. The Rovers beat Smethport 41-6. Want to thank Steve Buttery for joining me here this evening. Steve, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a great time. I did, Andy. Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. And we're going to sign off. Don't forget to check out the Generational Wealth Management postgame show. Generational Wealth Management postgame show airing now. And this is Andy Close. For Steve Buttery, this is Andy Close signing off. Once again, your final score, Brockway 41, Smethport 6. Have a great weekend, everybody.